The future is unpredictable, and from the result, we can formulate questions, but we can't achieve an answer. I would like to speak about future, but I must base on past, on very early events from 7th October. It is the huge text, usually in journals, newspapers, internet post. One is more interesting. It is about questions or supposition formulated by Elon Musk. He spoke about possibility of start of Third World War as a result of two wars between Russia and Ukraine, and as a result of Gaza war. My question is, what conditions must be met in order for the Israeli-Palestinian war to trigger the Third World War? To clear is possible the Third World War, we should formulate the crucial question. Is a war a proxy war or a local war? First initial question. I think the war is a proxy and local war together. The Palestinians treat the Israelis as those who deprive them of their homeland, land, extremely life, and at the same time make them extremely dependent on each other. Hatred of Israel is widespread and extreme. It was visible in all history of existence of Israel state, and now it is extremely low. Hamas and other Muslim organizations are supported by Iran, the proxy organizations. Iran government treats Israel as its enemy. The destruction of the so-called Zionist regime is becoming one of Iran's most important plans. Second question, how exactly Iran treats Israel? It is enemy, but which kind of enemy? Is Israel the main obstacle to Iran's achievements of the status of the greatest empire in Asia Minor, or a deadly enemy whose destruction is a condition for Iran's survival? First question is typical for imperial approach. Second, for totalitarian one. Israel as the obstacle. The task is clear. Israel should be weak and lonely, without support of West, especially Europe and North America. Second answer, Israel as deadly enemy. The task is harder to achieve. Israel should be deleted, must be launching from the surface of the earth. It must also meet all those who support Israel. By the way, the process of weakening Israel may be treated by supporters of second task as first stage of deleting it. And it is possible that, between supporters of first and second questions, but only on basis on first questions. My hypothesis is any action under the second task significantly increases the danger of a global conflict. Actions under the first task only increase the danger. It is the level of probability, but it is no another direction. Weakening Israel can be a long-term process fought out and run by proxy organizations. In the case of Iran, it is a special name, Axis of Resistance. Iran doesn't have to be directly involved. Second, the pursuit of the second task will force Iran to engage more and more militarily. Iran's launch of a hot and open war with Israel will force the United States to use its military force. China's support for Iran in such a situation will mean the start of World War III. It is only a scenario, but we should know that it is one between possible scenarios. It is no unthinkable scenario. Arguments in favor of achieving the first objective are many. Following the Israeli attack on the Gaza Strip, a huge wave of anti-Israeli propaganda focused on killing children and attacking hospitals began. And I agree with your thesis. It is more killing people, it is greater danger for Israel. Large pro-Palestinian demonstrations were organized in many European countries. In Poland too. As a result, European countries have limited themselves to evacuating their citizens from the Gaza Strip. European countries didn't support Israeli war operation against Gaza Strip. Hezbollah is attacking northern Israel. After 7 October, military actions by other Muslim organizations are limited to rocket and drone attacks. It was no great danger for Israel. It is no signs about will to delete Israel.